After putting on his superior suit, Iron Man goes insane and releases a free app that made people the perfect versions of themselves, only to then begin charging $100 for a subscription, leaving everyone who used it very desperate for it. Robberies therefore began spreading everywhere, which Daredevil eventually noticed, causing him to find out about the app. He immediately went to confront Tony, but quickly got thrown out of the tower. However, when the party was over, Matt showed up once again to kidnap Tony, isolating him from all technology, only for Tony to reveal that he's moved on to symbiotic tech, which he ends up knocking Matt out with. He then wakes up in his apartment and is shocked to realize that he had gotten his eyesight back. And while Tony is taunting him, Matt was just not understanding how this is possible until Tony explained that it's because he had used his app on him while he was asleep. However, he was not buying it at all, telling Tony to stop playing God, to which Tony responds, stating that if anything, he's been playing human all this time. And after getting to see Foggy, Matt's vision slowly fades as he then goes back to stop Tony, only to get his memory wiped off. Tony then goes on to exploit a young supervillain to basically work for him, promising him that he'll cure him, which he of course was lying about. Tony was also monitoring the entire city at all times. He sells the government what was said to be the most vile weapon to ever exist for $200 billion, and then takes that money to buy out the media and control the narrative around himself. However, an old AI of himself finally stands up against him, only for Tony to control the bodies of everyone who ever used his app to basically create a human shield. And after eventually getting the best of that AI, Tony continues his evil doings until he fights Cap, as the two then die to a crashing helicarrier right before Secret Wars.